So guys, this is the freedom that comes from all the structure. The dogs are able to play off leash. Because I know that they're reliable. I know that I can recall them. And that even if they're not perfect, because they're not going to be, no dog is, even if they don't recall the moment I give that verbal cue, I've got my remote collars on to help me reinforce. I'm hoping they'll get distracted again so I can call them off of it, but I've got other videos that show it. Lady, no. Let's not eat grass. Here we go. Lady, Charlotte, here. Good girls. Down. Charlotte, down. Charlotte, break. I'll cut you some slack. It's cold out here and you got a bald belly. Lady, break. So again, this is the freedom that comes with it. Now, they've been doing a lot of hard work before this, but this is why we do so much of the structure and routine and duration work. It's not to take the play out of the dog. It's not to, we're not trying to make robots here. I get asked that a lot, from potential clients. That word gets used a lot. Well, I'm worried about a robot dog. I don't want to have a robot dog. It's not about that. It's not at all about taking the drive out of your dog. It's about teaching them how to control it. So if you haven't been following these two girls already, both came with very similar problems, out of control, wouldn't listen. If you called them, both of them, they'd run the opposite way, made it a game of not being caught. In the house, they could never stop playing. And so they spent the first 2 weeks here learning how to be calm in the house and how to not play with each other. And then we can reintroduce like the playing and the more excitable stuff, because now they've learned how to turn it off when it's time to turn it off. And I think they're tired here too. But I just wanted to show this. This is what we're working towards. This is the goal, to be able to give them more freedoms. And when I say freedoms, Charlotte, here. Good girl. Look at that recall. Look at that recall. Now she's going to get distracted here because Lady started running up. So we'll see. See what we get. Lady, you helped her out. But what I mean by that, this is not dog-proof fencing, guys. So it's not that they're in a yard. They wouldn't be able to be off-leash like this, without good recall. That would be irresponsible. They're dragging leashes here just because it's the first time that we've been doing more high drive stuff. So if I do need to step in, give some leash guidance at some point, Lady, out, then I can. It's easier to do that. But, the leashes will come off once we've had lots of practice with this. This is the kind of thing these dogs would not have been able to do before, because you'd never be able to get them back. You'd never, even in a fenced yard, it would have been restricted, because who wants to let their dogs run loose even in their own backyard if the dog will not come back to you when it's time to come back? And so by doing all of this training and by using the remote collars to help, we've just opened up their worlds. So just wanted to bring that up and show you what they're doing. It's Ladybug and Charlotte. So they're checking, what's today? Today's Tuesday of their third week. They go home Saturday, so they got, most of the week left. And this is where they are at. And I just ended a sentence in a preposition. I don't care. All right, Lady, let's go. Here. Good girl. Good job.